Hey there guys, welcome to this video on TubeBuddy. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at some of the recommended features in TubeBuddy's free plan. TubeBuddy has some paid plans, but this video is going to be solely targeting the features and some recommended features that I recommend you should use on TubeBuddy's free plan. So we're only going to be looking at the free features in this video. So in the next video, we'll look at the paid plan, but this one is purely on the free plan. All right. And then we'll also look at how TubeBuddy can help you grow your YouTube channel. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do in terms of features is we're going to look at the view and copy video tags feature by TubeBuddy. So if we open up YouTube, you can see I've got a video opened up already here. And in this panel on the right, we have Videolytics. All right, so this just gives us some analytics on this particular video. This could be your video or someone else's video. That does not matter. It tells us here the views, comments, likes and dislikes, and then some SEO sentences there, and how many times it's been shared, and then some basic channel stats, etc. And if we look down over here, we've actually got the good stuff. So we can actually see what tags are being used in this particular video, regardless of whose channel it is, if it's yours or someone else's. All right, so we can see exactly which tags are being used in this particular video. We can also see how this particular video is performing in terms of ranking by just clicking the Show Search Rankings button. And we can see that it's ranking number 1 for how to take moody photos, 3rd for moody photos, number 2 for the channel name, and 3 for moody photography. Now, if we want to use some of these tags in one of our videos, or if we want to copy these tags and then save them for keyword research, we can click the Copy To button, and then we can select whichever tags we want to copy, and then click the Copy to Clipboard button, and then it'll be copied. As you can see this, now it's copied on my clipboard, and I can paste it wherever I would like to. So that's the Copy To and seeing video tags on other people's videos feature by TubeBuddy. You'll also notice that I only have TubeBuddy open here. I've disabled the vidIQ extension, which is another extension that helps you analyze different metrics on YouTube and improve your SEO for YouTube. So another tool that you can use to improve your YouTube performance. I'll go into the vidIQ extension in another video. So I've just disabled it for this one so that there's not too many, it's not too confusing in terms of what we see on YouTube currently. All right, so let's go back and see what other features we can go over. The next one is Channelytics, and let's head right back to YouTube, and we can go to this channel, and Channelytics is just giving us some basic analytics of a particular channel. So this is Mango Street's channel. We can now see over here next to the TubeBuddy icon, it says your Channelytics. So this appears on the top of the home page, and we can see some live stats, how many current subscribers they have, how many views their channel has in total, and how many videos are currently on this channel. All right, we can also compare some of their subscribers and views and videos in the last 30 days to your own channel, which could be interesting if you're analyzing competitors. But what I really like about the Channelytics feature is that we can see what channel tags are being used on this particular video channel. So like videos, you can see what tags are being used by this particular channel, and you might get some inspiration from that as well. So you can also copy these in a similar way to copying the video tags. All right, so that's the Channelytics here. Just gives you a basic breakdown of what is happening on this YouTube channel. All right. The next feature is the Search and Keyword Explorer. All right, so to open up the Keyword Explorer, all we have to do is click the TubeBuddy menu at the top here, and then we can go down to Keyword Explorer. And now we've got the Keyword Explorer open here. And the Keyword Explorer we can use to find great keywords that we can then make videos on and target for SEO and to rank our videos and to get views onto our YouTube channel. So let's go and type in something like moody photography, because we had that in that previous video. And now we can see that there's a decent amount of competition or decent amount of search volume. The competition is fair, and videos that are ranking well have not been optimized as well as they could be. So the closer to green these metrics are, or the two top ones, the closer to green these metrics are, the better your possibility of ranking for these particular keywords are. I generally like to keep one in orange and one in green for these, one in yellow for these two top metrics. So generally the search volume and competition are the two that I will pay the most attention to. Right, so if I can get one in orange and one in yellow, that'll give me a good indication that there's enough search volume and not too much competition, or there's so much search volume that even though there's a bit of competition, we'll still have a good chance for ranking for this particular video. And if this is giving you a little bit of trouble, you can always go down to the overall score here, and you can see that an unweighted score, so the free version of TubeBuddy gives you an unweighted score, so that doesn't take into account how many subscribers your channel has or what your channel keywords are and what your channel has been targeting before. So this is just a basic overall score on how the keyword performs, and not without taking into consideration your channel's particulars. Right, so it just says here this keyword has some competition but also enough search volume to make it worth targeting. So what else we can see on this Keyword Explorer are a few related search terms that we can then try and use. So if we click moody photography editing, we'll see that this is a bit worse because the search volume is much lower, and there might be less competition, but search volume is quite low, so it might not be worth going after. And you can also see just a little sentence here telling you that as well. So even though this keyword isn't extremely competitive, there isn't enough search volume to make it worth going after. All right. You can also look at what the most used tags are from the top ranking videos in this little box at the bottom over here. So you'll see Lightroom tutorial might be the most used search term there, so we can click on that and it'll just give us the score on that. And then we can maybe just go through some related keywords here and find better performing mid to long tail keywords that we could then rank for. And as you can see here, there's a lot of competition, but there's so much search volume that you may still get a chance at getting views from this particular search term, or you may try then and find a longer tail keyword in order to rank for that. So we've got Lightroom tutorial for beginners 2019. There's not that much competition, search volume's good, and we've also got this little overall score here saying that this keyword isn't too competitive and it has enough search volume to make it worth targeting. So this would be a great keyword to then go after if we have a photography channel and if we teach Lightroom tutorials. Alright, you can also go through a few other tabs at the top here, so you can see what search results are appearing when you type in this particular term, and that could also be useful for keyword if you're looking for keyword inspiration, or if you want to see how the thumbnails look in terms of your thumbnail optimization. You can look at if any terms here are trending. Then you can look at the Google trend results. So this is too long of a keyword. Let's just go make this a shorter keyword, and we can look at the trending page, and we can see what queries are being trended, so what people are typing into YouTube. And rising related queries are ones that are becoming popular now. So these are ones that are breaking out, so people are typing these in more now than they were than before. So these aren't old search terms, so these could also be ones that would be good to go after. So Lightroom 5.3 tutorial, that might be something good to go after now because of a new update to Lightroom. And then we have top related queries over here, so these would just be the queries that people are searching for the most regarding this keyword. If we go and look at the historical bar, we can see Google Trends, how often people have been searching for Lightroom tutorial in the last year. If we want more information about Google Trends, we will have to go and click on the Google Trends button, and that'll take us to Google Trends, and then we can change things like making our country, the time span we want to look at, etc. All right. So we go back to the Keyword Explorer, and then we have the map bar over here, and that just shows us which countries have the most interest in terms of this particular keyword. And now this is the Keyword Explorer. The Search Explorer gives us a similar result, but when we are typing something in, we'll see that the Search Explorer shows up right here. If we're just typing something into YouTube, this appears on the right, and this is similar to the Keyword Explorer. That we just have to go show keyword score, and then it gives us that same analysis that we had previously, with a bunch of related searches that we can then go and investigate further, and then 3 most used tags as well. All right, and you can see there that you'll need to upgrade if you want to see any more of them. You can look at the keyword stats as well. So what video has the most views, the least views, which channel appears the most on this page, and how many of these channels have the actual keyword in their title, or the full keyword, so the exact keyword like it's written out here. And you can see that none of them have that exactly written out in their title description or in their tags. So that's why this could be a good keyword that we could actually go after if photography or Lightroom is in our niche. All right, so let's head back to our slides and we can look at the next feature, which is the recommended tags feature. Now, the recommended tags feature is something for your videos when you're creating or when you're optimizing your particular video. This video has already been uploaded, but even if you're uploading a video, you can add this, you can utilize this feature during the uploading phase or when you're busy editing your tags or trying to improve your tags on a video. So the recommended tag feature is simply that if we go down here, we can see that TubeBuddy recommends us 3 tags that we can include in our video. So let's go and type in, click that one, and then it adds it to our tags. If we click that one, it'll add that to our tag as well. But as I've got more than 500 characters already here, I'd have to remove a few in order for that to fit now. And now that does fit. And this does only show us 3 at a time here. So let me just hit the save button and hit the fresh button. All right, and wait for that recommended tags to load once again. And now you can see that it's giving us another 3 recommended tags that we could use in our video. All right, another feature that we have is the Insta-Suggest, and that is also in the tag section here. When you're uploading a video or when you're busy editing a video, you can start typing in a keyword and it'll auto suggest a keyword. So sort of like YouTube's autofill, it'll autofill a keyword that you may find useful in your tag. So if I type in YouTube, you'll see we have related search terms: YouTube Rewind 2018, YouTube Movies. So none of those are what we're looking for. So let's just go and type in YouTube thumbnail, and then YouTube thumbnail size and YouTube thumbnail tutorial comes up. So we've got they're only showing us 3 related search terms, but we can get some good ideas if we are typing out tags for our videos. We can then select some. So let's go YouTube thumbnail size, and it'll add that into your tag. Let me just get rid of that though, because we don't have enough space on this video's tag section. And then the next feature we're going to look at is the tag sorter. So we're going to go back into that video, and what we can do here is we can click under tag tools, we can click on the sort button, and now all of our tags that we've selected appear here, and we can sort them however we would like. All right, so your most important tags should go towards the beginning of your, they should be first, your most important tags. So let me go with the main 2 tags can be the long tail keywords, and then we can add some of the mid tail keywords over here and just put some of our more important keywords right at the beginning, and then some of the LSI keywords a bit further down. This could also be useful if you're not ranking in the top 3 or 4 for a keyword. You can move that keyword up, and it may give it a slight boost in ranking because it's appearing higher in your tags list. All right, so that could just be a way of giving a keyword that's already ranking a bit of a boost to get it into the top 4. And the top 4 is where you want to be, because that's what appears most prominently in search results when you type something into YouTube. And the top 4 generally are the ranked videos that stay in place the most. The ones beneath that can vary depending more on traffic and that video's particular performance at the time. All right, so the next feature we're going to look at is the advanced video embed feature by TubeBuddy. And this one, we can go back to our video details. Let me close the tag sorter. Alright, so back here in our video, we can see at the top, we've got this TubeBuddy menu icon. If we click that, it'll give us a drop down of a variety of options. So if we go over to miscellaneous here and then click on the advanced embed option, we have a number of features that we can use to generate an embed code that we can then embed on a website. So if we like to play this particular video on our own website and we want to have a specific video size, we can then select whichever size we'd like all the way up to custom. If we have a particular time in this video that we want to play, we can also add that. So 1 minute until 2 minutes, for example. And then we can go through a variety of different options here. So autoplay video, so as soon as someone loads the page, this video starts playing. Loop the video, it'll then just continue to play through. Even when it's over, it'll start again. Auto hide play bar, disable play controls, hide video information, and then disable full screen and modest branding. These can also be useful for your website if you're just trying to get that clean look and you want people to stay on your website and stay focused on whichever content you've got on your website. So if this video is just there as a supplement to your website's content, you may want to disable the full screen so that people will have to watch it in whichever video size you've selected it, and the rest of your content on your website may catch their attention and they'll continue reading through your website when the video is over, or purchasing a product or whatever else you're using that video and your website to do. Right, and modest branding just removes the YouTube logo from the player. Alright, so once you've gotten any of these things ticked, just click whichever ones you want to use and you'll see that the embed code, the code gets added to it automatically, so you won't have to write any code yourself. When you're happy with whichever settings you want to use, you can just click the copy button, go over to your website and then paste it in wherever you can include an iframe or an embed code on your website. Alright, so the next feature is the language analysis. And this is useful if you're going to be translating your tags or your titles. So to view your language analysis, we're going to go to this TubeBuddy menu once again. And then we're going to go to the tag translator button. And now we can see the top 5 languages spoken by your channel's audience. So this channel doesn't have many subscribers right now, but if we look here, we can see that German is a language spoken by 100% of the channel's audience. So if I wanted to translate this channel's tags, then German would be a good option. So I'll go down to German, and then the free version will suggest us just the translation for the first 2 tags, and then we can copy those. You can also then go on to another translating service, or if you can speak the language, you can then translate the tags yourself. But the language analysis gives you a good breakdown of what percentage of or what languages are spoken most on your channel. So it's not just a country breakdown, it's also the language. Okay, so let's head back to our slide and then we can look at the last feature I want to talk about on the free version of TubeBuddy, and that is Incognito Results. Alright, so Incognito Results are just that your personal search results are not being taken into account when you're doing keyword research or when you're looking for keywords and searching for things using the Keyword Explorer or search results. Alright, now this is important because it allows you to get a more accurate representation of what other people may be searching for. So people on YouTube in general, what they may be searching for, as opposed to what your own personal results may provide. So if you're subscribed to a lot of photography channels and you watch a lot of photography videos, then it'll be more likely that photography videos will appear higher in search results for you. So that can then influence search results when you're looking for keywords and when you're looking for video ideas on TubeBuddy as well. So to enable incognito mode, all we have to do is go to our preferences. So first we have to go onto TubeBuddy, log into our account, and then go to our setup and settings under TubeBuddy in our account, and then under the settings option here, we'll see we go on and past all of these show and hide features in browser extension. At the bottom, we've got search ranking method. So either my browser results, and that's with your that matches in what you see on YouTube, or Incognito, and that gives you a more generic result and is more accurately represents what others on YouTube see. Right, so click the Incognito button there, and then click on the Save Changes option. And now when you're doing your keyword research, the TubeBuddy extensions will provide more generic results that are more accurate to what other people on YouTube will see. Alright, so that is it for the free features on TubeBuddy. There'll be a link below to download the free TubeBuddy extension. In the next video, I'll go over what paid features are useful and why you may want to consider the paid version of TubeBuddy. But as you can see, there is a wide variety of useful and powerful tools on the free version of TubeBuddy for you to use. That is it for this lesson. I'm going to see you in the next one.